Hey, what's happening, boys and girls? It's Saturday. I'm doing this thing today. I actually did it last night. I came home. I was pretty tired, beat, and had a few incidents on the way home that kind of made me want to rip my hair out. So I was probably not in the best mood possible to do a video, but I did it anyway. And then about, I don't know, 6 minutes in, our food showed up and they rang the doorbell and the girls went ape shit. So then they set off the other two, so all four of them ran. And I touched the wrong button. Instead of pausing, I hit stop, and so I had to start all over. So anyway, we're going to do this again today. So I got to tell you about this. You guys know we have the package box out on our driveway screwed down to keep the porch pirates from stealing and stuff. So I had a delivery the other day. I think it was Monday. And the guy locked the box. And as we've discussed, they're not smart enough to figure out a padlock. That's old school. That's like, what, 15th century technology, that padlock thing? Them Amazon drivers, they don't get that shit at all. They don't understand the clicky thing. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't have a keypad. They can't wrap their little heads around it. But anyway, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. So anyway, the other day I actually went out with a Sharpie and I wrote on the top of the box, I made an arrow pointing towards the two rings, because of this incident. But anyway, so I got a delivery and the guy locked the lock on the single ring, which doesn't do shit. Obviously, you can still lift the lid. And I noticed it when I was going out to go to work. I didn't have time to go back in and get the key and unlock it, so I just left it. So I went ahead and went to work. Well, I'm up in the back of the truck. I'm working on my aluminum nightmare that I've been working on. Some of you have seen pictures of. And my phone rang, and I looked over on the bench from out of the back of the truck, and it's a Washington State number. I'm like, I don't know, man, Washington State, ain't got time for that shit. So I kept working. Well, 30 seconds later, phone rings again. I look over, same number. I'm, hi, son of a bitch. So I climb down out of the truck, and I go over there to pick up the phone. Hello. Mr. Dixon? Yes, what can I help you with? This is, I think it's Sharon or something from Amazon. She said, I'm trying to make a delivery, and you left instructions that the package was to be locked inside the box, and the box is already locked. No, it's not. If you'll reach down and grab the handle and lift it, I'll wait. She lifts the handle. Oh, okay. Well, it came open. I was like, fuck yeah, of course it did. So anyway, I said, okay, thanks, and I hung up, and she left the package in there, and I came home, and nobody had stolen or anything, but still like, Jesus, these people don't understand. So I had to put an arrow on top of the box with a Sharpie. Lock here. So we'll see if that straightens out the mess. I don't know. That was kind of ridiculous. That kind of made me laugh. Like, Jesus Christ. There's just no common sense out there anywhere anymore. Us old people apparently have all of it. Us boomers, which I'm barely a boomer, barely by like 2 years or something, but I said, whatever. So there was that. The other thing is, Friday, lunch, I decided Culver's, just a little, single burger at Culver's or whatever, it'd be just right. So I drive down to Culver's, I get in the drive up lane, and there's about 3 cars in front of me, which they're normally pretty busy. And it's pretty slow. And I wait, and I wait, and I wait. And then I get up, finally, there's a blue SUV right in front of me. She's at the speaker. And Skippy comes on, he's talking to her, she's over there. She sticks her head out the window and her hand, and she's got a goddamn handful of these bad boys right here. And they're filled out like halfway down. I can see it. She's right in front of me. I can see the things. I counted 6 of them, orders that she put in. 12 minutes I sat in the same spot, watching the clock, watching her, waiting. Finally, 12 minutes later, she drives away. I roll up, I give my order. Skippy comes on. I'd like a single combo with a medium Dr. Pepper. Okay, and he comes on to confirm Dr. Pepper. Because, he's wearing the face diaper and shit. So, sorry, upsets the girls when I talk like that. Anyway, I get up to the window, I pay, and then, of course, you got to pull up, stick a little number on your mirror, and wait for them to come out and bring you your stuff. So I sat there, they brought me my stuff, I'm okay, cool, I get back to shop, 12:30, wasted half my lunch hour just buying this meal. I open it up, wrong burger. I'm like, oh, Jesus. I ate it anyway, but it's like, how are you supposed to understand this guy? He's got the face diaper on, and the speaker's really low, there's traffic, and you just can't hear. I mean, the next time I'm just going to go in and order, I think, maybe I'd stand a better chance of getting it right. Then on my way home, my feet hurt. I was tired, and I just didn't feel like dealing with any bullshit. And I turn off the freeway onto Glendale, and there's 2, immigrants, and they're in piece of shit Chevy pickups, and they're side by side, 15 miles an hour in a 40 mile an hour zone. They're having a conversation back and forth out the window. And they're lucky I'm a person of ultimate self-control, or bullets might have flown. Jesus Christ. And the light was red ahead of them, but still, it was like, half a block ahead. And I'm like, this is just bullshit. And then they tried to continue it after that. Had to give them a little bit of the honky action, because, no, bullshit, I ain't having it. So I managed to get past that. I managed to get back home without having to nuke anybody or anything. So I made it. That's about the only thing other than, I got to sign some idiot from California who was driving 40 on the freeway. He about got smacked into a couple times. So, there was no shortage of stupid people this week. The list goes on and on and on. But I don't want to go into that too much. Me and the lovely wife went out and had some breakfast this morning. I went and bought me some new shoes for work. And then we were driving home and decided to stop at Walmart. We stopped at Walmart further up north on Bell. It's a little nicer Walmart than the one closer to us. It's more of a zoo. So we went up there, and they got this thing called Cosmo. It's a robot. It's rolling around. Kat said it was disinfectant, but I didn't see it shooting anything out. It was just kind of wandering around. And apparently, this thing learns stuff and plays with things and all that. Well, I didn't want it trying to play with me. I wouldn't have any of that. So we left. Went and got our stuff and got out of there, but we did do a little social experiment while we were there. We said, screw these goddamn people, and we walked around without our masks on in Walmart. Nobody said anything to us. I mean, a couple of people kind of, they look at you like you're, I don't know, like your pants are down or something. I don't know, it's just a weird sensation, but I've just had it with the fucking thing's run its course. I'm just tired of it. It's crap. I'm tired of wearing it. It's hot, sweaty, and I can't breathe in it, and it's ridiculous anyway. So, anyway, we got to talk about this because you just know it's me, and I just can't just leave that in my pocket all week with that goddamn shit show of a debate they had the other night. Wow. I mean, it's bad enough that I got to hear Joe every single commercial break on the radio, all of them. Joe Biden commercial. Oh, it's dangerous in Trump's America. Well, you know what, Joe? First of all, you ain't building shit back better. You guys haven't ever built anything ever. Democrats don't build stuff. What they do is they tax stuff, and then they take that tax money and they give it to the people that aren't willing to work so that they'll keep voting for them. That's how they roll. It's just ridiculous. But, Biden talking about, they're going to build it back better. That's just bullshit. You guys would ruin it in a heartbeat, and you know you would. And Biden coming out and saying it's dangerous in Trump's America. Give me a break. Which cities are getting crushed by Antifa and BLM and all these terrorist organizations burning down people's businesses? Which party is it, Joe? Which party's people, who supporters it, that are dragging people out of their vehicles and beating them to death on the street? Which party would that be? No, that's not me. That's not the Trump supporters. Sorry, Joe. You're wrong. You lied. You lie constantly, and you lie that Trump lies. It's just, you guys just can't get over yourselves. You just can't do it. It's amazing to me. And in the debate, Trump telling you not to use the word smart around him, that was a pretty good call. You shouldn't try to do that, dude. You lied about your grades, you lied about your scholarship, you couldn't remember what school you went to, and we're supposed to elect you to be leader of the free world with that shit show that you picked because of her color, which she's not even that color. I don't even want to go into that crap. That's just crazy, but I don't know, I'm just tired of it. Between you and Mark Kelly, I mean, come on, Biden, you're out of your goddamn mind if you think you'd ever draw a vote from me. And then you got Democrats running around hoping that the president dies from COVID. That bullshit is wrong. If King Barry the First got the goddamn COVID, 2 million of you would show up with candles crying, oh, poor King Barry. Oh, you guys would have a candlelight vigil for the next 6 months if the guy got a cold. So stop that crap. It's wrong. I mean, I don't like that son of a bitch. I probably wouldn't hit my brakes if he stepped out in front of me, but I wouldn't wish death on him. I mean, come on. Just have a little respect. And then Biden calling the sitting president of the United States a clown on national TV. And Chris Wallace, what a shit show that dude is. He should be fired. He's supposed to be an impartial moderator. He interrupted Trump over 70 times during that debate. And he interrupted Biden 15 times, not to mention leading him, and Biden was wearing a wire. And don't say it was a crease in his shirt. It wasn't a goddamn crease in his shirt. I saw the microphone in his sleeve. I saw the wire here. I saw him pushing it back in a couple times. Don't give me that crap. That guy couldn't answer a question, staring off into space, listening to his fearless leaders telling him what to say. I mean, it was just too obvious, and it was really stupid. And I just can't see it. I can't believe that anyone would be stupid enough to vote for a guy that doesn't even know where he is most of the time. And maybe it's not his fault. I don't know, but that doesn't mean he's qualified to be president of the United States. I'm a fairly intelligent guy. I'm not qualified to be president of the United States. I wouldn't want that show for nothing. There ain't enough money in the world for me to sign off on that. So I'd have to pass. But I could go on and on about those idiots all day long. And, Mark Kelly, he flew 31 combat missions. So I have as much respect for the military as anyone. I'm fairly sure he's not the only one. Time out, people. We got to take a break. Throw the ball. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think just because he's in the Air Force is a good enough reason for me to vote for him. The guy's an anti-gunner. We all know that. I mean, we're not stupid. He's owned by China. We all know that. That's a matter of public record. And Joe Biden and his kid taking all the money from China and Ukraine and everywhere else. I mean, all that's public record, but nobody gives a shit about that. All they care about is something Trump might have done 20 years ago. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And so anyway, I don't know. That's about all I got to say. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my weekend. I hope all of you will do the same. So I'm Dave. I'm out. I'll talk to you guys next weekend. Have a good weekend.